What academic subject is your favorite and why? My favorite subject is mathematics. The first reason that I'm really interested in mathematics is because of my math teacher, an old kind woman who had retired, but because of her high technical of teaching, our headmaster invited her came to teach us. Because of her humorous and warm-hearted, my classmates and I make big progress at math study, and it also really influenced me. I used to be a student who did not concerned about whether the way I used to solve the problem is convenient or not. However, when she came to teach us, everything began to change. I began to pay attention to whether I can spend less time to solve the same problem. Maybe at first I will spend much more time to solve the same problem with an easy way, but I do not think it is a waste of time. Instead, it makes me calm when I solve math issues. I will feel happy and exciting, for which brings me not only knowledge but also method as well as self-confidence and happiness. Whenever I worked out a difficult problem, I will feel quite proud of myself. The teacher's encourage further stimulates me to think about smarter answers. Sometimes, my teacher may not understand me, but she gave me great support. As a result, I am deep interested in mathematics and it has become my hobby, and after several years accumulate, I became one of the best students in mathematics study and won the third place of school mathematics contest and only make 2 mistakes in high school entrance examination. Discuss a book you recently read and why you either like it or dislike it. I enjoyed Harry Potter most in the past year. It is a grand series by England author Rowling. I make myself in Harry Potter's world for hours and hours and do not put it down until finish reading it. The picturesque plot brought me to a magical world. I can picture myself in Harry's adventure. I feel exciting and puzzled with Harry and his friends. Actually, I can see myself in Harry Potter, the curious, open, wild, imaginative, and creative boy. I found something was extremely interesting even though the story is imaginary. But the nature, core, and value are still same and make me think, such as, when making choice, we have to tell between what is right and what is easy, so I also learned a lot more things from the book. Book 7 is about hero mission. I think that perseverance is not only belong to hero, but everyone has a hero in his own heart. I also draw my conclusion that it is crucial to establish a bridge on the interpersonal. The book took me into the literary shrine to find and research the treasure of culture, and I really get a lot from it. What activity do you participate in outside of the school? During my life, I spent a lot of time take part in many different kinds of activities such as Odyssey of the Mind Club, Marine Model Club, Radio Direction Finding Club, going abroad, doing volunteer work such as during summer and winter break. I work as a volunteer. For the neighbor community, I tutor younger students. I also attend environmental protection activities, which aims to active as a local residents to recycle and minimize the use of plastic bags. Which of these activities are you best at? I think I'm good at the activity which is called radio direction finding, and because of my hard work, I really learned to improve myself in several areas. When I first took part in this club, I felt a little stressed out, for I did not know anything about the radio direction. So when I was asked to answer an easy question, I could hardly find the answer and repeat nothing. After that, I tried my best to learn many things myself, and once I have unsolved problems, I would ask my teacher for help. Only after a few weeks, I got plenty of knowledge about video direction and became some team members' great patient advisor. Video direction finding is a kind of integrated activity which is supposed to cultivate the students' practical ability as well as their willpower. Students are required to design and make instruments to find the hiding target within a limited period of time. The first time I was asked to make a radio direction machine was really an exciting situation. I spent 3 days designing and making the first one, but it turned to be useless. The second one did not work either. When I made the third one, it's still unsuccessful and it drove me crazy. When I saw other partners' success, I even doubt myself and if this sport fits me or not, and want to give up. But I decided to give myself more chance to try out. I calm myself down and check every part of the machine. Finally, my machine ran quite well and I was encouraged. Finding target is another difficult part for me because sometimes targets are hidden and difficult to find. It can be hid in a large grove and also can be in a small hole blocked by a pair of rocks. Before we started finding the target, our teacher told us if you have trouble, just calm yourself and focus on what you hear and concentrate more about the details. Calmness really helped me to find the target. I have to say that participating in this activity not only tests my body, but also broadened my knowledge. The most important, it helped me to develop my sense of finding the right direction and train me to be more patient and calm. How would your friend describe you? They will say that I am an honest, upright, extrovert boy with optimism, and my group partners may believe that I have very good team spirit and know how to communicate well with them. Once I face problem, I will try my best to solve it perfectly. Discuss one experience you have had that had influenced you who you are. The most important thing that I have experienced is my school life in Hangzhou Wenlan Junior School. During my study at junior school, I made progress physically, mentally, and morally. In my study, I tried to learn in an active way. For example, I learned to look at materials about the development of mathematics in library for my learning instead of listening to teachers passively. I learned not only the knowledge in the junior school but also the study method and strategy, which has contributed a lot to my study in high school, and I believe my experience will benefit my future study in the US. My 3 years boarding school has cultivated me independence, which set a good example to my fellows who do not have this kind of experience. In sports, I stick to jog every morning for 3 years, which makes me a strong-willed person. So I got a few marks in the high school examination. Because of my hard work, finally I got big success in the high school entrance examination, and I am able to went to the best high school in Hangzhou, Zhejiang province. That's all, thank you.